What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fiending Over Video Games podcast, aka FOV podcast. I'm your host, as always, Jacob Caldwell. You can also find me on YouTube and Kick at Precursor Jake. I have with me, as always, Alonzo, aka Zoe Gaming KYT, across all platforms. That's Kick, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you want to find them at on all socials. So today we're going to be going through some stuff in the gaming industry, technology industry, that some news that's been happening this past week. We're going to be talking about Tetris being beaten finally after all these years. We're also going to be talking about the rumored Xbox Developer Direct that is slated to come out before the end of the month. We're also going to be talking about CES 2024, which is coming out on the 10th. And then Alonzo's going to give us the rundown for the new Apex and Call of Duty events that are coming out later on this month as well. So first, we're going to be talking about Tetris. So as many of you know, Tetris is a very old game. It's one of the original games besides Pong. It's just one of those old, like, prime, like, video game just started type shit. Like, so it's been out for a while. I think it's been like 30 some years since the game's been out, and the game has finally been beaten by a 13-year-old boy. This has been all over the news. It's been all over YouTube. People's been talking about it. So this kid, his name is Willis Gibson, age 13. He goes by Blue Scooty on YouTube and such. Basically, he's been like, so for a while he's been like trying to beat Tetris. If you go to his YouTube channel, he has like a bunch of videos of him playing Tetris. He finally beat it, and see. So he finally beat it, and the creators of the game never created like a you beat the game like end screen or anything. So once it gets to a certain point in the game will just crash. So he had like his max points was like maxed out. It was like 9999999, and he was on like,
Yeah.
yeah, he was on like level 150 something. I forget what exact level he was on, but at one point the game just completely crashed. So he basically beat the game, which is crazy because this game's been out for so damn long, and someone finally, gets to the end of it. And like I said, the creators thought it was crazy because they basically said we made this game to be, basically unbeatable, and someone beat it. So everybody's been talking about it. It's been all over the news. He even got to meet the creators of Tetris, and um, and all that. So yeah, a little bit of feel good news story for us to start off with. If you ever grew up with video games, I know when I was younger, um, Tetris was big, like on the first original PlayStation. I,
Yeah.
yeah, I it was like it came out a few different times. Like Tetris has been around for a while, and they keep re-releasing it. They have like Tetris on the MetaQuest now. It's like it's everywhere. So um, yeah, I mean Tetris has been around for a while. The original game's finally been beaten. It's kind of crazy.
Dang. I literally just saw this. The kid Willis, he just beat Tetris, but uh his father passed away last month as well.
Yeah,
Uh that's crazy. And then he just beat it. Oh wow. Yeah, that's motivation behind that. That's crazy. Oh wow. Mm,
yeah. He kind of dedicated that dub to his father. Um,
nice.
yeah, it's kind of crazy. Good
I mean,
for him.
I played Tetris, but I ain't never played like that. So
No,
definitely something, an accomplishment. Get to meet the creators and everything. So that's definitely some dedication there for sure. And he only 13 years old too. That's wild.
uh, yeah, it's kind of crazy. When I was younger, uh, and I remember playing Tetris on like PlayStation. And I was just like, this game is stupid.
Yeah, like this is normal. Like they just put blocks together. Like, can we play something else, bro? Literally,
Yeah, I was never good at it, so I was just like, anyways, on to the next game.
pretty much.
So, in other news, we also have a rumor going around saying that there's going to be a Xbox Developer Direct happening within the next couple of weeks before the end of January. Excuse, excuse me. And it's said that they're going to be talking about a few of their games that they've already shown off previously and just kind of give an update to them. Um, and also showing off some more gameplay and giving some more solid release dates for those games as well. Um, there's also rumors that along with this direct, there's going to be some type of stealth drop, uh, like how they did with Hi-Fi Rush. They kind of released that the day of the Xbox Direct that they had, and so people are thinking that they might drop something else out of nowhere.
Hmm.
Um, I think this event is probably going to be pretty substantial because if it does happen, um, this will be technically the first event that they've had since they acquired Activision. So I'm looking forward to potentially seeing like what they've been doing with Activision, if they're going to be releasing anything on Game Pass, and what they're going to be bringing to uh, Xbox as far as Activision is concerned.
Hmm.
How do you feel about that? Because I know you play Call of Duty and all that.
Um, I don't know. I kind of play both sides of it. It's like good and bad, just because of like, I mean, if they're actually gonna, I mean, I don't know. I'm on both sides because it's like, I mean, of course, playing Call of Duty, like any game. If I've already bought it, if it is coming to Game Pass, then great. I mean, kind of great, but not really because I've wasted money of buying it already. But it would help. It will probably bring a lot more players to the game itself, for Game Pass. But um, other than that, it's really just bring in, I mean, if they own the game, then I don't see why it shouldn't be on Game Pass. You know what I mean?
How would you feel if they just released like all the previous Call of Duty games on Game Pass?
But like, I should be refunded the money that I purchased to buy them. Like, give me my money back because now it's on Game Pass. Like, give me some of that back because I bought the game. Now it's on Game Pass. So now I just like wasted like probably like at least a few $100 because every game is like $70. So now I'm just like wasting money. I feel like they should give at least like half the money back on like a Xbox store like money. You know what I mean? Something, I don't know, because it's like if y'all did all that, then y'all just did like it's pretty much you wasted money. You know what I mean? It's like now everybody has access to it. That's why a lot of people have it that's when I'm playing Call of Duty, you haven't bought it because they feel like once it does come to Game Pass, then I don't have to buy it. It's there, it's available. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So, but I mean of course I want a refund. That's just me. Give me my money back because now I already paid for it because I got Xbox Game Pass. So why even have to pay for it double?
Yeah, but you're not like even a little bit excited to play like maybe the original Black Ops. I love the original Black Ops.
You know what's crazy is I was whack at the original Black Ops, bro.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, I did not like it that much, but I did like 2 and 3 though, which is really weird because the one Black Ops when it first came out, I was not good at all. Everybody was kick scoping me. I was just pure booty cheeks at it. But I did like Black Ops 2 and 3, and I think it'll probably feel good to play the old Modern Warfare as well, like 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Even it was that one that everybody said it was whack, but I liked it. Was it Ghost? Call of Duty Ghosts. I liked it. Ghosts. I don't know why everybody hated that game for like a
Is that
passion, but
the
I
you
liked
talking
it.
about the one that had they didn't have a zombie mode, they had like a it was like an alien creature mode instead of zombies.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. People didn't like that anymore, but I like the movement of that game. It just seemed more natural for me, but a lot of people didn't like it. But I mean, it will be fun to play all the old ones, pretty much with Game Pass. But at the same time, I'm a think about all the money that I spent by Call of Duty at the same time. So, but
Yeah,
it'll be a good thing for the Xbox community for sure.
right. Yeah, I really liked Black Ops. I think it was Black Ops 2 because I forget if it was Black Ops 1 or 2, but one of them had like a real, not real, but like it had like a money system. Like so you actually had like cash money and you could, but it was only in game, but you could like unlock upgrades with the money and you could buy like contracts, and if you completed the contract during a match, you get more money. I like
I It might have been one. I'm not sure. I'm not. I don't even remember that objective to do. Can't remember that one. It might have been one. I'm not sure.
yeah. Well, as a person who hasn't purchased, yeah, I think the last time I purchased a Modern Warfare was when the first Modern Warfare came to the new consoles, and that was just because I was like one of the few one of the few games that launched with the new consoles, so I just bought
Mhm.
it. And then before then, I haven't bought one in a while either, so uh, I'll be excited if they do add like the old Call of Duties to Game Pass. Just jumping back into those and seeing, like, kind of reliving those moments that I've had with them in the past. Um,
Yeah.
but also, they also Activision's not just Call of Duty. They own other games too, like Spyro. Like if you said you wanted to play
Well,
Spyro, that
saying that I've never bought Spiral, so that would be lit for me because I can play it. I don't have to pay for it, so
right.
that'd be sweet
Yeah, if it does come to Game Pass, if they do announce that it comes Game Pass, I do expect you to be playing it, sir.
for sure. For sure, I will for sure.
um, and then something else that's crazy to me. Well, Spyro is definitely a big red flag, and plus, Crash Bandicoot. It's so crazy that those two games are now owned by Microsoft when they used to be PlayStation mascots.
That is, it's weird playing even Crash Bandicoot on Xbox because I definitely remember playing it on PlayStation all the time with my mom. That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy how things work out that way, but we a lot of people also have been talking about how we may be getting oh shit, what is it called? It's a popular MMO, World of Warcraft. People are saying that they might bring World World of Warcraft to Xbox consoles now that they have Activision. So that would be interesting.
That will be interesting, but I can tell you now. That probably won't be a game that I'll play, bro. Just because it's just not my type of game, bro. Like I remember people like back in school playing that, bro. It's just like that's just not my kind of game, and people will spend money on that game, bro. Like hundreds of dollars, bro. I just can't. It's not something that I could get into. It seemed cool. It's just not for me. I think
Yeah.
the closest I'll get to something like that is probably like Diablo of that format. You know what I mean? That's about it.
Well, Diablo is Activision as well, so you never know.
And see, that'd be seen. And it's crazy because I Diablo was cool when it first came out, but I just didn't play it as much as I should have. Only because they said after every new season you have to start a new character. Like, bro,
What?
who's starting over every time, bro? I'm not doing that. That's a grind.
Did they really?
Yeah, every season you start a new character every time.
I, I wouldn't be able to do that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I worked so hard to get to where I'm at. Now I got to do it again. Yeah, negative, sir. Uninstall. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Which is why I buy digital. So if I want to download it again, I can't. I don't have to pay for it.
right. But so part of this developer direct that's rumored to be happening, um, there's also been rumors and talking about a potential Xbox exclusive game that's going to be going to other platforms. Um, People are thinking that it might be Hi-Fi Rush or Starfield. Um,
Hmm.
both of those games are under the Bethesda Games uh, publishing, I guess, or not publishing, but whatever you want to call it. It's under their studio. But
Hmm.
it would be interesting to see that. If I could guess which one it would be, I would probably say it'd probably be. Well, I'd want to see Starfield come to
I'm about to
PlayStation
say it's probably Star. I'm thinking Starfield too. Honestly, I don't
because
think Starfield would be it.
they could make a lot of like with all the hype that was behind it when on its initial release on Xbox. I feel
Yeah,
like they could make a lot of money if they brought Starfield to PlayStation. Um,
definitely.
and when it came out, I did play a lot on Xbox, but because of the fact that it was on Xbox, I didn't play as much as I wanted to,
Hmm.
just because I primarily play on PlayStation. So when I'm on my Xbox, obviously it's taking away time from my PlayStation.
Yeah.
So I had to go back to PlayStation. But if it was on PlayStation, I'd be playing it a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think they might have that idea, and they know that. So I'm putting my all my eggs into the basket of they're bringing Starfield over to other platforms, and that would
Mhm.
be my hope. Um, we got to get you to at least try it, like play like
I
the
mean,
first
yeah,
hour or
I'll,
something.
I'm down to try it for sure. I'm never not gonna say no to a game. I'll definitely try it. But if I don't like it, don't be mad. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna keep it up. But either I'm gonna enjoy it or I'm not. And then if I do like it, then we just gotta keep playing it. Because if not, then I'm gonna go back to my normal sports and battle royale raging
Right.
games. You know what I mean?
And see, that's
So we'll see.
understandable, but at least you gave it a try.
Yeah, 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 for
You
sure.
do got to keep in mind that this is like an RPG game, so it's kind of slower
Yeah,
pace.
yeah, I try not to bring my normal tactics to it. Like I gotta approach it in a different way, so I won't be closed minded about it for sure.
Well, hopefully we get this event before the end of the month. I'm always excited to have a new console event uh, coming out.
But
I
it says
think,
supposed to be like January 14th is what I'm hearing. So we'll see
yeah,
if that's even true or not. Which is
yeah.
in like what, less than 10 days.
Last year they had one around this time as well. It was about 45 minutes total runtime. So
Okay.
hopefully we get a pretty meaty sized direct this year. I really like reacting to the trailers that come out in these events, and um, it gives me content. So
Yeah.
hopefully it does come out, and it's not just a rumor. Um, Last thing we're going to talk about news wise before we get into the Apex and Call of Duty events happening later on this month is the CES 2024. This is a tech like a tech event where people all over the technology industry come together and they kind of show off the latest in technology, the stuff that they've been working on, and like the what do you call it, like experiments and stuff they've been working on. I guess the theme of this year is going to be AI heavy, so I'm going to be talking about a lot of how AI has been helping them with advancing technology, and some of the technology shown might even have some AI aspects to it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will, unfortunately.
So, from me to you, what do you think? Like, what are you most excited to see? Like a potential of something you might want to see at this event.
I don't even know, bro. So I know because I know so I can't even think of like where to start because it's just like technology can go like a whole 360. So um I want to see if they can provide this new tech, whatever new tech they come at affordable prices. Because yes, they're bringing new technology, but this if it's gonna bring all this stuff, it's gonna be expensive. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you can get an 8K blah 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 TV and it's super thin and it's only 4Gs. Like, bruh, no, I ain't got that, dog. Like, nobody's gonna pay that. You know what I mean? I mean, people gonna pay it, of course. Financing and all other nonsense, but I am looking forward to see what new technology they're gonna bring and like. My main thing is that I want to see is how are they going to integrate AI into everything, because that's like the newest thing. AI is all like, the newest thing, which it does come in handy. But I don't know about like an actual full like robot like being functional in like my home or area or anything like that. I'm just like, nah, bro, this is not iRobot. I'm killing that thing, bro. Like, off of it, don't even tempt me, bro. I'm not doing that. You can't force me. I'm not doing none of that. So I want to be able to be in control of whatever I need to do at all times. You know what I mean? That's like the Tesla event thing where somebody got hurt. You know what I mean? So it's like you just don't know. I don't even want to give it access like that. But I do want to see what they've done with it to see how it's being worked in like for people to be able to use AI. But if they're, I know they're probably gonna bring out like some AI robot thing or whatever. But so I'll definitely be watching it to see what they done and just what they're gonna bring to like gaming and just phones and TV, just see what like other like capabilities technology can do. Because at this point, when it comes to a TV, bro, it's stupid clear now. Like I don't know how much more real vision I can see through this TV. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
um, yeah, that's my main thing is just seeing what they're really gonna do with the AI. Because at some point, there's you have to draw a line. We can't just have robots walking around, bro. I just can't do it, bro. The tech in me just won't allow it to cross that line. You know what I mean? Like I just can't. No, sir.
So they actually gave a little bit of a sneak preview of what you can kind of expect when it comes to these different the different technology that's going to be there as far as how it's going to work with AI. So as far as like AI in like TVs, they're basically going to have they're basically going to have like as far as TVs, there's going to be like AI to where um, depending on what you're doing on your TV, whether it be gaming, watching a movie,
Hmm.
um, whatever it is, they're gonna have AI to kind of read, like, be able to tell what you're doing and adjust your settings for you, so that you'll get the best picture quality and stuff like that. Um, so that way you don't have to go into the settings yourself and do that. So that's one of the examples of like AI being able to, make your
Yeah, I like that feature. That's a good feature. I like to see it. That's under the line. You feel me? That worked good. I like that feature. That's cool.
so um, also as far as um, like phones and stuff, um, or not phones, but like the smart home devices.
Hmm.
Um, they're gonna have AI and powered smart home things. Um, that's gonna be able to better better listen to the person that's talking to it. Like it'll be able to understand your tone of voice and stuff like that. Um,
Yeah,
and
I think they said it's supposed to be like like it's more Samsung thing for like where it's like AI for all or like connectivity in the age of AI, something of that sort. That's what he said. It look it's like mainly just like Samsung for the most part is what I'm seeing. That's who's like directing it or something like that.
yeah. And as far as gaming is concerned for this event, NVIDIA is planning on announcing a new graphics card. Um, they're going
Bro,
to be.
stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap, bro. Come on, they just released was it 4090 or was it 4080? 4090, wasn't it?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm not big into that.
Bro, they just were like maybe like not even 6 months, bro. They just come with a new graphic card. Come on, another one, bro. Oh my, I'm sorry, I'm not interrupting you, but go ahead, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're calling it their super cards. They're super variants of their 20 series, RTX 20 series.
My gosh.
Or I'm sorry, it's going to be RTX 40 series super cards. Sorry, got that wrong. Um, but yeah, they're going to be showing off some new graphics cards for any of you people who want to get one more frame out of your game.
Ah, snap.
You want to get one more frame for $5,000, I guess.
Right, bro. Like, dang. It's 40 series supercars. Wow, that's man. Like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, one extra frame, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Do you so I guess they're going to be talking about smartwatches as well. Do you have a smartwatch?
I do have an Apple Watch, and I don't use it as much as I should, just because I mainly use it to wake me up in the morning. Like my arm would just vibrate, so I will actually get up. That's about it. Other than that, I don't really wear it that often, just because it's just like I don't know. I've tried wearing it, and I've the last little off brand one that I wore just really didn't. I think I dropped it in the screen crash. I was like, I'm not about to buy something that's like hundreds of dollars and crack the screen. I'm gonna be salty. So nah, pretty good.
Yeah, I used to have one. I don't know what happened to it. It got lost, but I used to have one. I enjoyed it. Um, but I haven't bought one since because I'm like, I'm not about to spend all that money just to lose it again. So, but another thing that we are most likely going to be seeing is a new handheld gaming PC. So, if any of you out there know that about the handheld space, you know that Steam released their own like Steam Deck, which is owned by Valve, but they have like a Steam Deck handheld that plays Steam games. Um, Asus, who's popular for their laptops and computers, they made their own handheld device, gaming handheld device, and also Lenovo, who's popular in the computer space, also made their own handheld device. Uh, Asus was like it was more like a Steam Deck type of handheld, and then Lenovo kind of went for the Switch look with its detachable controllers and stuff like that. They both look really cool, so they're most likely going to be talking more about those. And then MSI is also a big computer company. They're going to be uh, talking about a new handheld gaming PC that they're going to release this year. Um, so this is going to be new technology from them. Uh, they're going to have their own handheld PC in that space. So I'm surprised. I'm excited to see what their handheld device is going to look like and the
Mhm.
capabilities of it and the specs of it, and see.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, definitely want to see how it stacks up against the other gaming PC, handheld gaming PCs on the market right now. Because I was looking into buying a Steam Deck, um, but if this is any better, I may go with it. But we'll see. Because I actually have an MSI laptop, so
Hmm.
we'll have to go. We'll have to watch it and see what they announce. Definitely excited for it.
Yeah, that'd be dope for sure.
So that was the CES 2024. I don't know if I mentioned this, but briefly, if I didn't, it will be showing on the 10th of the month, which is this Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Um, now we get into our second part of the podcast today, where we talk about the two big events that are happening this month in the world of Call of Duty and Apex Legends. First event that's kicking off fairly soon, right? In Apex, January 9th.
Yes. So in about 2 days, Apex is actually going to bring some decent content that people will like. So Final Fantasy 7, I believe it. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7. They call it Takeover. Pretty much they're going to be bringing a universal heirloom to it. So pretty much this heirloom is big old sword for Final Fantasy. They're going to be able to uh, anybody in the game, no matter what character, they can be able to use this heirloom. And you have it won't be available after the event, so you pretty much they're forcing you to buy it. Of course,
Wow.
imagine Apex make you buy something like, bro, and crazy because I got shards. I'm like, oh, you bet I'm gonna use my shards. No, you had to unlock everything and buy it. Like, bro, who got that to spend, bro? We trying to pay rent out here. Like,
It's about to
dog.
be like $50 for it.
Bro, like no lie, they said it's gonna be like a time and a half more expensive than any other heirloom or anything you bought before.
Nah, I can't even do
So
it.
it's like, bro, like I already can't afford any events, let alone you gonna make it more harder. But it does. I mean, it do look dope though. For it to be a universal like heirloom to use, it do look pretty sweet because I mean the store is pretty huge and like it just looks sweet to have. Like imagine like a small character carrying around this big old sword, or even like a big character like Gibraltar carrying around a big old sword. It looked pretty sweet for it to be a universal heirloom, especially this Final Fantasy. So they're finally doing something that other communities can come in and to play this game. Like, 'cause, Fortnite got like they're like long gone ahead of content for any other game, or like, even like Call of Duty. They got different events and stuff like that. So it's good to see that they're like taking notes from other games and like applying something in. Because right now, Apex, it's not dead, but their content is just stale. They haven't brought anything to the table, and this is nice to like kind of have something to the table. So of course they're gonna bring new skins, different stuff with like the guns and stuff like that. So as far as like the event they're bringing, the sword that they're bringing is supposed to be able to one, I think if it's blue, they got like little blue. Um, I don't know what they call them, like Materia, Materia. Like if you collect the blue one, you got or like a blue one, you'll get HP absorb where damaged enemies to heal yourself. They got a green one where it's like lightning, so reloading an enemy, reload any empty weapon to emit a shock nova, damaging and slowing nearby enemies. They got a purple one which says random critical provide extra damage. Then they got the red one is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to pick up the red one when I play. It says it summons a Nessie companion to attack your foes. So like those big old Nessies from like Watson will like start attacking like people you fighting. That's like beyond hilarious. I love that. And then they have the damaged enemies to the yellow ones damaged enemies to see their remaining health. So you can kind of see their health in a way, kind of like a seer
Oh, that's cool.
tactic. So that's kind of dope. You know what I mean? I think if anything, I'll probably pick up the red one a lot just because I want to just just throw just messages at people because it's kind of funny to see them react to it. Of course, they'll bring gun skins to different legends, have them wear different outfits, stuff like that. I do like the little they do got a new like a LMG skin they're coming out with too, which is kind of dope. So, but that'll be there this January as January 9th through January 30th. So if you want to spend all your extra dollars on Apex, this is the time to do it because you'll be able to use that heirloom like for like a law, like a no matter what on any character. So it's kind of
I
dope.
think it's cool that they're making this like a whole big thing instead of like just a throwaway,
Hmm.
like a little throwaway thing. They're actually doing a bunch of different things at once, like with the different colored materia and the sword and all that. So that's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
they got different skins that look like the characters from Final Fantasy, like Tifa and Cloud and stuff like
Hmm.
that. So that's pretty cool.
It's dope because this will be their first ever like really like real crossover event where it's like putting another game within the game. You know what I mean? Because Apex
Dang,
has
they
never
long
done that.
overdue for that.
Long overdue, bro. Like we've been waiting to do something like that, and I don't know why they haven't done that yet. Which I do like that they're doing the Universal Heirloom, but I also find that it's kind of lazy because they don't want to come up with an actual, mythic, skin stuff for other characters. Like Gibby, one of the original characters. Yeah, he can't get nothing, but that's a whole nother story. I'm not gonna go into that.
Like
Um,
you getting a little sentimental about your dude
little
Gibby
bit,
over
bro. Like
here.
he an original character, he ain't got one yet. Like, come on, bro. But that's a whole nother story. But I am glad that they're bringing a unit. They're bringing like a crossover event to the game, so it'll be something fresh for the game because it's long overdue for something new to the game for sure. But other than that, that's pretty much it for Apex as far as the event. I mean, they'll have Twitch drops as well. If you got Twitch Prime or anything like that, you're able to get these little. They got little stickers and stuff you can get too, which is not really who really. I mean, I don't really use stickers all like that in the game, so I don't really care about that. But if you wanted, they have it there. So, um, and that's pretty much about it for Apex.
I think uh so they're only having certain
Oh,
cosmetics for
wait,
certain
wait.
characters.
Yes, they only. I mean, yeah, they don't, everybody. I don't think each character will get one because they certainly they don't have. I don't think they have enough material for everybody to get something. Only certain legends will get certain stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So they just like depending on how that character is built, they're gonna make Final Fantasy into that character. But I did miss one thing though. Um, if you unlock all, it's a dang, what I think it's called. It's an extra add-on. Like if you collect all 36 events in the event, one you get the of course you get the sword, of course, but also you get, what do they call it? It's like you get a certain type of death box. It's like a one wing death box.
One winged
Uh,
angel death
a
box.
one wing angel death box. Yes. So it's
What is
funny
that?
because it just pretty much it just looks like if you die, or I think if you die and you got the all 36 event, you're dead. That's what your death box would look like.
Hmm.
Which I don't think is kind of funny, because my thing is this: if I kill somebody and you got all 36 things unlocked and you spent this much money and I killed you, I'm probably gonna teabag that box. Just no, not just like you spent all this money. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of like teabagging in the game when you see somebody dev box like that. But I mean that is kind of dope, because I don't think there's ever been any change in any dev boxes like that. So that's kind of like an
Yeah.
extra add-on,
It says
which is
it's a
kind of dope for
brand new
real.
cosmetic item that's new to Apex Legends. It's equipable by any legend, and if you complete your Apex Legends Rebirth collection before the event ends, that's what you'll get for doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's very
So
interesting.
they're,
So
they're trying to reward you for spending all your money in a
yeah,
way.
so you know whoever got that death boxes, they got them are the big spenders.
Yep, yep. For sure.
I don't know if you want to flaunt that. I don't know if you would want to be the person that did
I don't.
that.
I don't. I'm hoping I got enough material to maybe unlock a few things, but I know I'm not gonna get all of it. I got too many other priorities than Apex for real. So
You got to spend that real money.
yeah, it's gonna be at least $200 if you ain't got no crafting for sure. I'm not spending that at all. I would rather go buy groceries and get something to eat. I'm good.
But the takeaway from all this, personally, in my opinion, is that they're actually uh, bringing things to the game that fundamentally change how the game works and how the game flows with the
Yeah.
materia and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So that's basically just whatever legend that you play as. You're kind of just you
It
basically
gives.
have an extra ability. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the ability with the sword won't stay. That's just for the event. But it's a way for people that don't have heirlooms or haven't been able to create one. You can have one now. Like everybody, you have a chance to have an heirloom, even when your character doesn't have one specific for your legend. Now now you have a chance to get one, because a lot of people are like, oh, you got so many heirlooms. I don't have none. Win, win, win. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, bro. I just got blessed. I don't know what to tell you. So this is a way to, if it's universal, so anybody can get it. It doesn't matter what
Hmm.
character it is. Even for like the new Legend Conduit, she can get this sword. You know what I mean? So that's a plus to it, and it's just fresh content for Apex, because they haven't had it in a long time. So I'm happy for it.
Yeah, and I'm interested in seeing like how some of these as far as like the materia is concerned. I'm interested to see how these are balanced, because they don't really show you like any percentages of anything or anything like that. It just says, like, for instance, the blue materia damages enemies to heal yourself. Okay, how much is that damage and how much is it gonna heal you? Like, is it OP? Like, they just don't tell you that information.
You said the blue one. Let me see what it say. Damage enemies to heal yourself. So I'm assuming whatever you do, whatever damage you do to them is going to heal you. So if you do 100 damage to them, it's going to heal 100% to you. If you do 120 to them, it's going to heal you 120. I'm assuming that. I can't guarantee that, but
Right.
I'm guessing that's what that is.
I just wonder how they're gonna scale and balance these different abilities, because they already have like a certain balancing between the
Mhm.
different characters and between the guns that they already have, and then throwing in like some extra abilities. Like, I'm sure like this one, random criticals provide extra damage. Like, what's the percentage on that, bro? Like, we're gonna have to wait and
Yeah,
see.
yeah, well, yeah, definitely, yeah, for sure. I don't. When it comes to certain damage, like providing extra damage, I don't. I'm pretty sure it's the orbs and with the sword too. So it's like I'm pretty sure if it's going to be a big hit, but I can't guarantee. I would hope so. With a big sword like that, I better be able to like knock the wind out somebody. You feel me? Like, come on, bro.
And then
Talking about.
your favorite one, summon a Nessie companion to attack your foes. Like, how strong is that thing? Like, is it just
And
gonna one shot people?
it's a Nessie, so I already know it's not gonna be like super strong. But imagine like all three, like us three playing, and then like we shoot like four, like all three nests at you. You know what I mean? So that'll kind of be
Yeah.
funny. It's like a distraction to just like shoot them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny to see like people run away from Nesties. I know when they did like a Nessie event a long time ago, you would shoot Mozambiques and like six Nesties be chasing you, just like running around all whatever. It's like it's so funny. I like doing it. It's hilarious. So I don't think the Nessie would do a whole lot of damage, but it'd just be kind of like a distraction and like they could do a little bit of damage, but it won't do nothing like crazy for real. If it does, I'll be surprised.
I might have to jump in and like mess with this mode a little bit, just see what it's about.
Yeah, it'll be lit this Tuesday. This Tuesday, it'll probably come around the same time it usually come, like one p.m. Eastern, like I think like 11 if you're on the West Coast. So
Yeah.
that'll be lit for real. And then to go into the next one, my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now, if you like the boys, this is the time to shine, which I do. So pretty much the boys and Modern Warfare 3 are making a collaboration to where a season one event where the boys versus seven challenge and rewards. So you'll be able to be A Train, which will come with its own bundle. They have Firecracker bundle, have Homelander, Black Noir, which I'm not gonna lie, I will probably get that Black Noir one because when you're playing Warzone, bro, trying to like his all black outfit helps you so much. I done got killed by like New York like at least like 6 or 7 times already from when they came out the first time, but now they're like bringing it back. So I'm definitely gonna get that because those are just re-releases like Starlight, Homelander, but this one is a little bit different. And then they'll actually have a souped up limited time mode to where you can actually use abilities of the characters, which I don't know exactly how they're gonna do it, but I'm pretty sure if they have A Train where he runs real fast, a lot of people are probably gonna use his ability just to be, because people like to have like crack movement for whatever reason. That'll be kind of fun too. So um, it'd definitely be sweet to just because the boys, the TV show itself is dope, and then have it come to like different legends, different characters to the game is gonna be fire too. Of course, they'll have they actually have the boys mastery award, which it says here when you complete all 6 events for the either side, a master reward will be unlocked, and it's not really clear for what the reward, but it will be a universal camo or a cosmetic that you can use pretty much however you like.
So
Um,
yeah, I
Go
think
ahead.
they actually, so this event they've done before, um, but it was just with Homelander,
Mhm.
Starlight, and Black Noir, and I guess in this one they're going to be adding A Train and Firecracker as well. But
Correct.
before the limited time mode was only a part of Warzone,
Hmm.
and I guess this mode they're going to be doing it um, with Warzone and the multiplayer.
Yeah, yep, yep.
So
I just see the abilities now. Actually, charge up, which is operators don't suffer any fall damage. They land from a charge up, deal splash damage to anyone or anyone with a short radius of the landing spot. Yeah, I definitely need that. I'd be falling off buildings all the time. Electric shockwave. So the shockwave sends a powerful electric explosion that injures operators and AI combatants, as well as destroys any vehicles and equipment. That's dope. Laser vision, operator levitates and fires a laser beam that sears through enemy targets in whatever direction they're looking, and then teleport warps operator upward and extremely helpful when trying to escape. Hey, I might get that teleport though. It'd be like in the like fly around and be like up to the top of the building, bro. Hey, that might be lit too, right there. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm surprised they're not bringing what's his name? What's that dude? What's that one dude's name that Homelander hates? What's that dude's name?
oh, I'm not sure.
What is that dude's name, man? I cannot think of his name, bruh. Oh, I gotta type it in, bro. What's his name, bro? I can't think of the name. See the
Well, while you're
boys.
looking that up,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
like I said, in this new event, they're going to be adding A Train and Firecracker. I'm not familiar with Firecracker, so I'm not really sure what her abilities would be. But people are speculating because they're adding A Train that there's going to be um, um, some type of new ability that's going to add like A Train super speed as well.
Hmm. That's his name, Billy Butcher. Man, I don't see anywhere where they're bringing him in, man. And that's upsetting, bro. I want to use that dude, bro. That'd be lit. Have like
they
Homelander him fighting in the middle of like combat too, bro. That'd be sweet, man.
they might bring him because I guess they're going to be um, reusing the whole faction showdown that they
Hmm.
used in Modern Warfare 2 Season 5, where you're going to be able to choose your faction. You're going to choose between the Seven, which is the bad guy superheroes, and the boys.
Oh, yep, you're right. Okay, babe, I will be able to get a username, yeah, because I definitely want to be him for sure.
So hopefully
I don't
they
know.
do add him in some way. Maybe he'll be like a skin or something that they have to pay
Yeah,
for. And depending on which faction that you go with, I guess you're going to be deplete. You're going to be doing completing different challenges for that faction.
gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much what's new coming to pretty much Call of Duty, just the boys event. I mean, it's kind of like a re-release, but they're just adding more stuff to it. So,
Yeah.
but that'd be fun, especially as I'm getting back into Call of Duty now. I'm just trying to finish out my kills on Gibraltar, and then I'm probably gonna be playing more Call of Duty as I'm getting more into it for sure.
I was getting ready to buy that because it was on sale, and I looked
Hmm.
today, and it's not on sale anymore. I'm like, damn. So
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was a Christmas special or New Year special they had, but yeah, it's gone now.
yeah,
So,
so this event says that it's going to be coming out on January 17th. So this is about
about 10 days.
yeah, so about a couple weeks or 2 weeks away. Uh, a little over a week, I guess, because technically a week is 7 days. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's all the news for today. Alonzo, is there anything you're looking forward to coming out this week, or like any games you wanna play to fill your time this
Um,
week?
I will probably. Other than, I mean, the only one I'm really looking forward to really is Apex because I want to see if this Final Fantasy event really turns out good or if it crashes the servers. So we're going to see how that turns out. Other than that, just probably playing COD for real, and then on my free time, probably play some RPG games or find another game to play for real. Other than that, I'm not sure any other games I'm going to play, but I don't need to find something else to play because once I'm done with my kills on Apex. So I'm only gonna play it when like people ask me. I'm not gonna play it a whole lot like I did last year because I played a little bit too much last year.
Yeah,
um,
yeah, we all know that from last episode.
yeah.
But there's no like really any big releases coming out this week. Um, Next week is when all the big games start releasing for the year, so we're kind of at a slow week this week.
Yeah.
I did want to highlight one game that's going to be coming out. I'm not sure if it's coming out this month. I think there was like I think they were saying that they may come out this month. Um, but there's a game coming out. Uh, it's called Pale World. It's kind of like I believe it's like an indie game, but it's a game that's like Pokemon, but you have guns. Kind of crazy. So basically, you're like shooting these like Pokemon-looking creatures with guns, and you can
They
kind of
didn't gave Pokemon straps, bro. What?
yeah, it's pretty crazy. It looks really good. You should give it. You should search it up. It's called PAL World.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
looking at a little creature here now with a minigun, bro. What?
yeah, it's pretty nuts. Basically, it's Pokemon with guns. Like it looks pretty nuts.
Yeah, it look crazy. Look at that. That's funny.
So if you've ever wanted to shoot a Pokemon,
Yeah, that's the time to do it, right? Oh wow.
and it's kind of crazy. Like I've been following this game for a minute, and it's it's kind of crazy how similar their monster designs are with Pokemon.
Hmm.
Um, I'm kind of worried that this game might be trying they might try to take it down, but Nintendo might try and take it down. But I don't know. Maybe they change the designs of the creatures just enough to get away with it. But I mean, it's been developed for a while, and they haven't reported anything bad or that they're in trouble or anything. So it looks like it's on track to be released. Like I said, people have been saying is this month. I don't. They recently came out with a release date, but I missed it. So it's either this
Mm.
month or um, sometime in 2024. But that's definitely something to keep your eye out on. If you're into
Hmm.
Pokemon and you like first-person shooters, that's definitely something you want to keep your eye on. It looks pretty crazy, pretty
Yeah,
nice.
it looks like something that I like have fun with for sure. Give a Pokemon a gun. I definitely have to try that out. I mean, anything with a gun in it, I'll probably try it honestly, just to shoot somebody with. But it definitely look cool because I mean, Pokemon by itself is a big community. So now you get to have a Pokemon with like a mini gun. That'd be even more fun.
Right, and a new a new thing I want to do on this podcast is at the end of every podcast, I kind of want to talk about some of the new games, or not some of the new games, but some of the free games that you can pick up uh, that's out and about right now. So right now on Epic Game Store, if you have PC and you have the Epic launcher, you can download Guardians of the Galaxy for free. That's a great game. I played through the whole thing. Um, and anticipation for the new Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming out, the movie, which was a great movie, but um, the game, Guardians of the Galaxy game, is definitely really good. Do not sleep on that game. It's very good. The story is very good. And the voice acting, like, is on par. There's a very touching moment in the game that actually made me tear up a little bit. So
What?
definitely recommend that. Um, Also, excuse me. Also, if you're playing on the Switch, there's a like farming simulator MMO type game called Palia that you can pick up. Check that out for free. Um, on If you're a PlayStation Plus member, you can get the Evil West game and A Plague Tale Requiem. I played a little bit of Evil West. It kind of reminds me of like a PlayStation 2 game with better graphics, just the way the mechanics are and stuff. So it's pretty cool. But if you like that type of game, you can check that out. Um, Also on Game Pass, the new Like a Dragon game is out on Game Pass. You can pick that up and try that out if you're into those games. I'm not really into them. Um, yeah, as far as free games, I'll have to look more into like Steam for next time because I'm not big into Steam, so I gotta see what free games are on there. But yeah, that's it. So I think that'll be the end of our podcast for today. Alonzo, let people know where they can find you.
As always, you can find me live on TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Zoe Gaming KYT. And sometimes I'm live on YouTube as well. Zoe Gaming, I believe it's 614 still.
Yep, yep.
Yep, 614. Yep, you'll find me. I don't really stream on YouTube a lot, but mostly Kick, Twitch, and TikTok. So you'll find me there, K at Zoe Gaming KYT.
All right, and as always, I'm your host, Jacob Caldwell. You can find me at Precursor Jake on YouTube and Kick. I'm going to be doing a video on my YouTube channel later on today, just kind of highlighting my um, plans for 2024 for the channel. So if you're interested in that and you want to check it out, you can find me over on Precursor Jake at YouTube. And that's it, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.